basically. I'm just going to shut up and let Ramon go ahead and get started with this. It's always good to get plugged in. Go ahead, Ramon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and play this video. We'll give some time for other members to walk in here. There should be about 30 to 40 people possibly today. We're going to see. So I'm going to play the video, give time for people to make it, and then we'll continue. So bear with us, and thank you, and welcome everybody, and good morning.
Listen, how's your new year coming out so far? Statistics show that 95% of the people that actually made a New Year's resolution have already broken it by today. I mean, think about it. Most people don't even make a resolution anymore. Why? Because they've made them from years and years and years, and they know they're not going to follow through. So after a while, who wants to disappoint yourself? Who wants to be upset with yourself? Why even bother to set a new standard for this year? You know it's going to be the same as last year. So the question is, what is it that makes us even want to make a resolution? It goes beyond tradition. It's something inside of us that makes us want to make things better. And I think part of it is the calendar gives us this idea that we could have a fresh start, that we can start from fresh and have this great victory. Let's use the calendar to serve you today. Let's just see, what does it really take to make this thing happen? Because there's no denying that inside of you, the only thing that's going to make you happy in the year ahead and the decades ahead is going to be having you have an experience where on a regular basis, you feel like your life is making progress. So the secret to real happiness is progress. Progress equals happiness, and if we can make progress on a regular basis, we feel alive. And that's why at the beginning of the year, we get this thing like, okay, I can have this fresh start. I can really do what my soul desires. I can expand, I can grow, I can improve, I could change. Or maybe better than change, I could progress. So if you want to make real progress, then you really got to look at your life in a different way. You got to say, I got to take control of this process and not just hope it's going to work out like people do who make a resolution. Because really, isn't that what they're really doing at the beginning of the year? They're saying, well, here's my resolutions for the year, and they really basically tell you their wishes. It's their wish list. It's what they hope it all comes together. And then they call it a resolution, but they don't know what a resolution is. When you resolve something, to have a resolution is to resolve it. When you resolve, this is how it's going to be. That's when you cut off any possibility except the thing you've committed to. You're going to find a way to make things work. And most people, they're stating what they hope will come together, and if it doesn't happen, then they're disappointed, but they're not too disappointed because they're not too vested. What does it take to successfully create a lasting change in your life? To not only have a New Year's resolution you follow through on, but really have a lasting change. The first step for lasting change is very much like making a New Year's resolution. Fundamentally, it's the same. The first step is you got to have a vision for what it is you really, truly want. I mean, what are most people's New Year's resolutions? I'm going to stop eating sugar. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to lose 10 pounds. Problem with that is, it's not very inspiring for most people. It's not telling you what you're going to get. It's only what you're not going to do. And it's kind of hard to have you move forward with that. A vision is about what you're here to create. A vision that really works is one that excites you. If you say, well, my resolution, my goal, my outcome for this month, this week, this year is to lose X number of pounds, that's okay, but it's not very compelling. It has to be a compelling vision. It's got to have something that has the power to pull you, not something you have to push yourself to do. Those are two different kinds of motivation. Push requires willpower, and willpower never lasts. What will last is pull. Having something so exciting, so attractive, something you desire so much that you have a hard time going to sleep at night and you get so up early in the morning to rock it and take it to the next level. That's what you're looking to create. And that isn't easy to get. And the bottom line of our follow-through comes down to our emotional intensity. You got to have strong enough reasons that you're going to follow through when the going gets tough. they don't have strong enough reasons to push themselves through what's going to be necessary to get that dream, to get that goal, when the inevitable challenges come up, when you're starving, hungry, and you're trying to go on a diet, right? When you got no time and you're stressed out and you haven't worked out still, and that's what you're supposed to do. When the economy gets tight and what you thought you were going to do doesn't work, and so you give up on the goal instead of finding another way to get there. You don't let the fear take you over if you've got strong enough reasons. Reasons come first, answers come second. If you get a compelling vision and you got strong enough reasons that will push you through the tough times, you're going to do things other people don't do. Instead of collapsing, even if you get off target, you won't go, oh, I blew it. You'll get right back on target, make the change, make things happen. When you really get clear and it's compelling, and you're reviewing it every day, you've got strong reasons, you're reviewing it every day and you're feeling it, the brain becomes incredibly acute at noticing anything to get you to move forward. You know, what do people do with a New Year's resolution? They come up with something they kind of want. It's not a compelling vision. They don't really have strong enough reasons, and they never review it again until to notice that they broke what they said they really want to have make happen, because they didn't really resolve. If you resolve, you got the vision, it's compelling, you review it daily, and you feel it, you envision it, and you experience it. Simple as it sounds. Now, ultimately, what is this really about? Ultimately, if you're going to have lasting change in anything, you're really talking about just raising your standards. Raise your standards. And what does that mean? Corny as it sounds. Raise your standards. Oh, thank you for the breakthrough thought, Tony. Lasting change is different than a goal. You don't always get your goals, but you always get your standards. But when you decide something is a must for you, an absolute must, when you cut off any possible, you say, I'm going to find the way or I'm going to make the way. Human beings, when they resolve things, when they make a real resolution inside themselves, which is they raise the standard and they make it a must, they find the way. If you said to me, well, I'm really going to work hard to stop smoking, but, you know, I've been a smoker my whole life, and I am a smoker. I know your days are numbered. You're going to be back smoking cigarettes again, because we all act consistent with who we believe we are. I tell people the strongest force in the whole human personality is this need to stay consistent with how we define ourselves. If you define yourself as somebody who is really conservative, if you're a really crazy person, you act crazy, outrageous, playful. You don't act conservative because that's not who you are. Very often people say, well, I can't do that. I'm not that kind of person. And I always say to people, really, when did you define yourself? I mean, very often we made decisions in our youth or very young about what to believe, about what we were capable of, about who we are as a person, and that becomes the glass ceiling, if you will, that controls us. Willpower doesn't last, but rituals can last a lifetime. I bet you have some rituals in your life right now you've been doing for years, even though some of them don't serve you. Once you lock in on that identity, your brain finds a way to keep you there. I'm just saying, wake yourself up. You want a new year and a new life. You don't need to start on January 1st. Start today. Start with this little video. Listen, how's your new year coming out so far? When did you define yourself? I mean, really, how many years ago did you come up with what you could and couldn't do in your life? How many years ago? most people, if they really look at how they're living their life today, it's based on a set of standards, a set of beliefs that they made choices about 10, 20, 30 or more years ago.
Awesome stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a great video presentation showing, again, and understanding why people, everybody always makes that New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to be a better actor, or I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to get on a diet. I'm going to exercise. This is what we hear all the time. How many times have you said it, and how many times have you done it and actually stuck to it? This is what he means by that video. It's just trying to tell you, listen, and don't ever limit yourself. Don't define yourself for who you are and who you are now. Like people say, well, I can't do that. I'm not technical savvy. Oh, I don't know how to use social schedule. I don't know how to post. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. Well, you learn it like everything else. You learn how to speak English, right? You learn the alphabet. You learn A's, B's, C's. You learn how to spell. You learn how to speak. All that is learned. If you take the time to listen and to understand, then you can stop limiting yourself to what you think you only know. You know more than that. You just don't want to take the time out to learn it. So that's just honesty. And the people who make these New Year's resolution about losing weight, but they could do that. You don't need New Year's to do that. You can do that in the middle of the month, or middle of the year, or the beginning of the first quarter, third quarter. You just got to do it. I mean, but some people just say, hey, you know what? New Year's is coming up. And then even though New Year's is about 2-3 months away, they'll wait just to have that New Year's resolution done when they can have 3 months already in advance having it done, or have already started then, and then in 3 months see a big change, but they don't. And this is the problem with individuals nowadays. And I got a bunch of support tickets in showing them, oh, I don't know how to use the social scheduler. Well, have you taken the time to watch the videos? They're too long, is what they said. They're too long. There's an excuse. The excuse is this: they don't want to take the time out to watch the video that shows them how to use the scheduler. So if that's the case, you should not be sending in a ticket on why you can't use the schedule. You should send in the ticket is why you can't sit there and watch the video for a long period of time. So the problem isn't the video. The problem isn't the tool. The problem is that person didn't want to take the time out to watch their entire video. How is someone like me supposed to? I can't help him in that particular instance. They want to be coached, held by the hand, step by step, every single part of the way, which is impossible when you got thousands and thousands of people. So this is why we create these videos and we have them there so they can watch them later. That being said, I don't want to get into the resolution part of it, but listen, your resolution, your New Year's resolution is whatever you want it to be, however you want it to be. Granted, it's already passed. We're on the 5th day of January. I want you to understand this. Don't wait for a particular time in your life to say, I'm going to get started that day or that month, which is 3 or 4 or 5 months away. I mean, it's just for that. If you're going to do that, you're wasting 4 months of learning something new, or maybe seeing a difference in your life because you get started now, not waiting 3 or 4 months later. Yeah, exactly. Don't keep putting it off. If you keep doing that, there's going to be problems on the road. That being said, I don't want to bring the setting down because today is Show Me the Money. Show Me the Money Thursday. We do this every week. Again, we're back from vacation. We got back on Wednesday, which was yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. And we're back to our training, our daily schedule. As you notice, San Warren is now having nights. He's going to start hosting these trainings at night, right around between 8 and 10. I'm not sure exactly what time he's set upon, but we understand that not everybody can be here in the morning. And he was willing to step up to the plate and take up the night trainings for now. Again, this is what we need to do as a business, and for those of you guys to help bring individuals there at night that cannot make it in the morning. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Show Me the Money, and we're going to go ahead and show you exactly that. You may not be seeing a lot of money in your downline or money in your back office. You may see a lot of money in your back office. I don't know who you are, what your work is, or work ethic is, but many of you are sitting here understanding, or maybe sitting here understanding, what are we selling? What are we selling? So before I get into the show me the money, the calculator, what I want to do is actually share with you the tools. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can actually see, okay? Once you actually see the actual tools that you'll be selling, not only using, you're going to be using these to help you build your business, but you also will be selling these as well. This is what you need. If you don't know what product you're selling, why are you selling it? So you need to know what products you're selling. So I'm going to share my screen. Raymain, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Awesome as Prime. Appreciate it. As you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, this is called a social scheduler, okay? This is the first product. This is the $25 product. There is a small upsell inside of the system, but that's because of the hosting and the pictures that people are uploading like crazy and saving them. That takes up data and takes up space. So again, the $25 doesn't cover all of it. So we have to have a small upsell in here. That's if you unlock everything. If you unlock, it's optional. It's optional. Okay. Now, if you want everything unlocked, it's only $9 more a month. That is it. So 25 you're paying inside of the social scheduler. Inside of, excuse me, $25 legacy, you're paying $25 a month. Everybody. As soon as you join, you upgrade, it's $25 a month. Now, there's an option in here to use the tools unlimited. That is $9 more a month. Again, it's not necessary. It is optional. If you, everybody that joins has a 14-day trial. Everybody has a 14-day trial of everything unlocked because we want them to see it, use it, taste it, because they may want the unlocked version. They may want to unlock it and pay that $9 more, because $9 a month ain't nothing. It's a piece of pie, nothing. And people spend that just walking down the road, you know, seeing something you like and you buy and you wasted $10. Make a long story short, that's monthly. One time, I mean, it's every month that you have to pay that. That being said, if you don't want to unlock everything, then guess what? You don't pay the $9, you're paying the $25. Simple as that. Now, that being said, Instagram has been delayed. Instagram is going to be added to the system, as well as Google Plus. Obviously, there's been a delay. That's why it's not here. Okay. There's also going to be an option to add your logo inside of the Visual Composer. If you haven't noticed, now if you've logged into your Visual Composer area, there's now an option, or it's going to be an option, where you're going to be able to add your logo. Well, where do I put my logo in? Well, in the settings. You go into settings here, inside the back office, and you're going to see where it says upload your logos here. Because I don't know who you are. I don't know what website or blog you own. If you own a website or blog, and you may have your own logo. Well, guess what? You're going to be able to now use that logo on all your images. That way, you're branding you and your company. Isn't that awesome? I thought so. I think it's fantastic. That's going to be awesome, awesome, awesome. So that being said, so when you add a picture or image, you're going to be able to add the logo to that picture or image inside of the system. That's just an update. Instagram and Google Plus is coming soon. Now let's move up. This is the social scheduler. Again, you get access to this. It's a phenomenal tool suite. This helps you automate your business on social media. When you're sleeping, it's working, it's posting, it's sharing, it's building all your social. It's not just an auto scheduler. It's not just an auto, in lamer terms, they say auto poster. This is not an auto poster. This is a social builder, social account builder. It doesn't just post for you. It helps you bring in new followers. It helps you build engagement. It helps you get more likes, more shares, more engagement with your social media accounts. You have to understand, you and I need this. It is not an option, because without something like this, then you have to sit in front of the computer all day long. And not everybody has that kind of time. So the point I'm trying to make is this. Yes, you can buy a tool that posts for you automatically all over the place. But is it going to build your social account? Is it going to build your social accounts? You have to have more than one social account. You can't just have Facebook and think you're going to make $1 million. Can you? Yes. But you want to be everywhere. You want to be on Pinterest. You want to be on Twitter. LinkedIn, Instagram, Google Plus, Twitter. You want to be all over the place. Why? Because you get to reach out to more people. Your audience starts to get bigger faster. Okay, so this is the goal of this program here. This tool, the first tool you get. People are like, well, what do I do when I get in here? It's going to be blank, obviously. You have to post. You could either use research to find relevant content on social media. I was on a training last night, I believe with, not a training, I was trying to help an individual. One of our members, she asked me a question in a support ticket area. So rather than typing all that answer, I called her personally and kind of explained to her what the social scheduler does and what she can use it for. Understanding of what she needs to do. The goal is to post not just advertisements all day long. Because if you keep posting advertisements all day long, think about it. I'm going to use Karen, and if you don't mind, I'm going to use your name. If Karen kept posting, because I remember your name when you typed in a question about, if Karen kept posting ads all day long on her face account, on her profile account, all day, that's all she ever did. Do you think people are going to like and share her content? Of course not. Think about it in your shoes. Do you like it when someone else posts advertisements all day long on their accounts? Do you like it? Do you share it? Do you engage with it? No. Why? Because it's their business, not yours. So what this does, so the whole point of that is this. You can create engagement by sharing content and leverage other writers, leverage other people that make videos. Your goal is to leverage their expertise, their knowledge, sharing it on your social accounts. That's going to bring people to that post, that article, that picture, whatever that may be, okay? At the same time, you're branding your company by sharing the visual component as in your own images, your own name, company name, etc. Okay? In between posts, you have to understand this is how it works. You're building engagement. People are starting to comment, they're starting to like, they're starting to share. And then you put an ad in there. You know, in the ad, they see it, and then they click on it, they like it, and then they share it. Okay? Because if you're posting ads over and over and over again, it gets boring. Boring. Trust me, I've seen it done 1,000 times. Every post that you post has to do. You don't want to push people away. You want to bring them in, don't you? The goal of an advertisement is to attract people. Okay, it's not to push them away. So if you keep posting your ad about your business, oh, my Bitcoin's the best, sign up today, Bitcoin is the best, sign up today, Bitcoin is the best, we're going to go mining today. That's all you keep doing 24/7. What's going to happen to your audience? If you have one, they're going to disappear because they've heard it already. We know that you're selling Bitcoin. We know that you're doing that, but all you do is post that all day long. You're not going to build your social accounts. It's necessary that you attract people for something that they can use, possibly a good article they can read, maybe something they can learn, maybe a video that you can share. Make it so that you are the CEO of your own social account, of your own Facebook profile, or your fan page. And when you're sharing stuff, you're helping people. When you help people, they come and they watch and they read and they listen. Okay, and when they do that, you sneak in an ad here and there. Okay, 1 a day, 2 a day is good. Sneak in an ad in there, and what's going to happen is they're going to see it because they already engaged with your social account. They're going to see the ad, and when they see the ad, they'll click on it, possibly sign up because you've given them so much good information, right? It's like, okay, this person's being so good, but they're giving us all this stuff, and I still haven't signed up with them in the business. They're going to sign up. It's part of the business. This is how you build your social accounts. You build engagement. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. So just be steady and be consistent. Okay? But consistent and persistent is necessary when you're building your businesses online. Don't take any breaks. If you take a break, what's going to happen is someone else's post is going to be seen. They may gravitate to someone else immediately and never see them again. So you have to be consistent with your posts. You have to schedule every week. Make sure it's going out consistently, whether you're sharing articles, from magazines or news, whatever it is that you're doing to create your engagement, as long as they're attracted and gravitated towards you and your social accounts, you will see a difference in due time. Okay. Hopefully you get an understanding of that. Let me see if there's any questions on that note. Growth with soft low tremendously since using this. That's awesome, Donna. We appreciate that. So as you can see here, Donna commented her social accounts is growing. It's snowing here. Somebody said it's snowing. No, it's spammy. Okay, here we go. Now that being said, we're going to go ahead and continue. The next tool that you get is now the social schedule does more than just schedule. It does build your brand by using the Visual Composer. It does have a research button, so you click the research button, you'll be able to find your post, how your post is doing. The stats tells you how many people click on it, how many people viewed it, what social accounts is working best at. Well, it does a whole bunch, and it gets a little social training on here. If you click on social training, you'll see training here as well. Phenomenal tool. You'll know and keep track of all your social media. It's a great place to be. You want to use this stuff every day if you can. If you're scheduled out for an entire week, great. Do it once on Sunday. Then every Sunday, schedule your entire week out. Yes, it takes a little bit of time to schedule you, but 30 minutes to an hour possibly, depending on how many posts you're doing. But it literally takes seconds to share someone else's article. Quick and easy. HubSpot magazine, Entrepreneur magazine, MetLife, Men's Health magazine, Women's Health magazine. Doesn't matter what it is. If you can find the feeds, click, send. Click, send. You can schedule out 2 or 3 posts a day times 7 days a week. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 posts in 1 week, you're done. You got the week done, 28 posts. And then you don't have to get back in front of the computer till a week later. But you get the idea. And you want to put your advertisements in between. That's how I do it, because I've watched Entrepreneur magazine, Target. If you look at their posts, they're usually about 3 to 4 hours in between. Every 3 to 4 hours. Well, if that's the case, 4 times 3 is 12. So 4 posts for every 12 hours. So that means 8 hours. So it'll be 8 posts in 24-hour period. But they give a break in between. Entrepreneur magazine. So take a look. You'll see exactly what I mean. The reason why I know this is because I studied it. I've watched them. I've seen their posts, etc. So that's why I took the initiative to do it something like that. I take a post I share only 4 posts a day rather than 8. Like I only share 4 because I share a lot of my profile account. You see, I don't just have a fan page. I have a profile account and my groups, and I don't want to share too much because Facebook will slap you in the hand, put you in the jail cell. So that's why I only do 4 posts on my fan page. But that being said, let's move forward. Social account. Then you get the social schedule, the social clickable image software. It is another tool that you get for that same $25 that you paid for. You got the social scheduler. Now you're getting the dashboard, the social. Now in this program, you're going to be able to take any image and make it clickable. That's what the goal, and then redirect that person or persons or people, your audience, whoever they may be, to your destination of choice. The great thing about this product is that you can redirect them anywhere. Now check this out. Our newest product, okay, is the Platinum Lead System. Let me click on here so you can see the home page. This is it. Platinum Lead System. It's high converting landing pages, sales pages, capture pages, funnel pages. You guys have the deluxe package. If you're on a second level of the legacy, you have access to the system. Doesn't cost you anything else. As long as you're in the second level inside of the legacy, you guys get your access to the software. You're going to be able to build capture pages, drag and drop. Drag and drop. You're going to be able to have your own videos. You can make landing pages in a matter of seconds, minutes. And if you really want to get detailed and really get something and put something out there that looks really, really nice, you're going to be able to do that here as well. I created one yesterday on the training. I'm going to show you sort of what it looks like. The one I just created. I was kind of messing with it a little bit. It's called Bitcoin, I called it. Let me show you the preview. This is what it looks like. Look how it looks. I made this again during the training. I could have done it a lot easier, make it a lot quicker. You can add your own logo to the site. This is your site. You own this. Now, if you have a domain, let's say you own 123@123.com, and you don't use it, well, guess what? You're going to be able to take this site and put it on 123@123.com. So let's say you're in a business and you're selling Bitcoin. The reason why I made Bitcoin is everybody's selling Bitcoin nowadays. I made a Bitcoin one, and then you can make this Bitcoin.com if no one owns it, or Bitcoin, or your name, Karen.bitcoin.com, or whatever. It'll be your domain. What you have with the deluxe package inside of the legacy, you're going to be able to export the sites that you make and put them on domains. Why would you do something like that? Well, because it brands you. It is now eyes on the browser name, your domain name. Okay, now you can create and edit and change them at any time because you have access to the back office. You can add a team member to your Platinum Lead System site. If you have login information, you can add somebody to your team and they can help you create pages and sites. You guys can work together. That's what I love about the system. We created it as team atmosphere. Platinum Lead System. If you click on settings and click on team right here, team, once you do so, you can add another team member here. On the upper right hand corner it says add team member. Just click on add team member and then put their information here. Give them their role, the account active, or send email, first and last name, all that stuff you can add here. This is what you need to do as a member of the Platinum Lead System. So when you're working closely with your team, let's say you and Karen, say Donna and Karen are working together. Donna and Karen in the same business. Crazy Cash Club, for instance. You guys can make Crazy Cash Club websites just like that. Well, guess what? Work together. Work together as a team. Add them to the team members page. Start working together. If one knows how to do this better and then the other one, then you guys can start working together. Now, we don't want you to fight. You all get your own. But let's say you're in the $25 Legacy second level. You have access to it, and a family member has nothing to do with $25 Legacy, but they know how to create websites, or they want to create their own website. Well, guess what you're going to be able to do? You're going to be able to add them as a team member. They're going to be able to log in and create their own sites because you're helping them. You have access. You have the capabilities to do that within this Platinum Lead System. It's awesome, 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 awesome. You're going to be able to add PayPal, and PayPal is already integrated with it. You have a PayPal account. You want to sell software, affiliate marketing software, great. Create a page, add your PayPal button in there, add all that good stuff. They'll be forwarded to purchase it, and they can download whatever it is you're trying to sell. You can create pages, video pages, business pages, restaurants, you name it. You have access to it. Have fun with it. Have fun with it. This is the goal, ladies and gentlemen. This is our second level product tool. He had a video here. Also, what the great thing about the newsletter, you can have it go to your Gmail account, okay? The messages if you don't have an autoresponder. But what we've added was MailChimp, and we're going to show you how to use it with MailChimp down the road. Not today, probably on sometime next week. We'll go over it and show you how to use it with MailChimp. MailChimp is an autoresponder service program. They have newsletters, but it is synced with this. So you can actually create your own autoresponder with using your own capture page that you created with drag and drop. All the images, the text, everything you can edit and create it and define it and make some phenomenal looking websites with the Mattermost. And what I love about it is it brands you and only you. There's no Weebly watermark. There's no landing page monkey watermark. There's no watermarks. There's nothing saying Platinum Lead System built this site. It doesn't say that anywhere on this page. This is only for you, strictly branding you. Just like all the other tools we have, it only brands you because you are the person doing the hard work. We're not putting our name on there. You created the page. You own it. It's yours. Keep that in mind. A lot of our tools, we do this for a reason, okay? Because we've seen it in the past where you share something and it brands the company. That's not the case here, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about you and your business. So again, you guys can create some phenomenal looking pages. If you mess up, go back, redo it, edit it, edit the pieces, drag and drop, delete a block, put another new block in there. You can create some great sites. Google Maps is integrated with it. I mean, it's phenomenal. I love this system, love the tools, and I know you guys are gonna have fun with it once you guys start using it all around social media. So if you have access to it, get in there and start creating some phenomenal stuff. It's awesome and it's fun. Now that being said, how many pages can you create? You create as many as you like. I think the deluxe package has 38 pages you can create. You're not probably ever going to use 38. I don't know anybody that will. But if and when you want to move up, there is an upgrade within the lead pages. That is additional fee if you decide to move up, which many of you don't need to because you guys will get it for free up to 38 pages. You got everything unlocked. The only thing that isn't unlocked is the unlimited feature. There's only one more feature above that's unlimited. But we're only making, you got to understand, for the legacy, as owners, we're only making $17 out of that second level. $17, that's it. That's what we're making as an income. And I got to split that with Sam. So technically, if you want to get to the bottom of it, 17 divided by 2. Okay? So that's what we make as a company. Now moving forward, these are phenomenal tools, phenomenal system. The dashboard is awesome. Now you got unlimited access to this program here, clickable image software. You can add any photos, make them clickable, redirect. You got the social scheduler, you got the training that we give you, and you got the landing page features. And then we're going to be going over the compensation plan with the legacy. Today, show me the money. I don't know what your goal is for income, but ladies and gentlemen, people say, well, how do you make income with the legacy? How do you make money with the legacy? It's easy to sell something if you use it. Let me let that sink in a little bit. If you're selling ice cream, okay, if you're selling ice cream, you would need to know what the ingredients are because you're the one making it, right? If you're selling it. You know how it tastes like. You know how much sugar needs to be added. You know how much, I don't know, whatever else is in ice cream, milk, half and half. I don't know what they put in it, but you know the ingredients. You know what it tastes like. You know why it's so good, right? So what do you tell somebody that hasn't tasted your ice cream, that is looking at buying your ice cream? What are you going to say to this person? To let them to make sure that they buy your ice cream. Your ice cream might be the best in the world. Well, guess what? They ain't gonna know that unless you tell them. So what are you gonna say? Hey, this ice cream is the best. Why? Because I have ingredients, homemade, this and that, has strawberry, real strawberries, real sugar, brown sugar, real brown sugar, has this and that. You can explain everything and everything, right? They're like, wow. And then they'll be intrigued because they're listening. And then you give them what? A taste, right? You give them a taste and they taste the ice cream. That tastes great. Why do you think when you go to a supermarket or a market, they always have those people that give you taste tests? All the time. They do that for a reason. You're probably thinking, well, I don't know if I should have all these taste tests. There's a lot of them. I feel greedy. No, they want you to taste test. Why? Because once you taste it, they know their products is good. And if it's good, you're going to buy it. And the majority of the time, I want to say 80% of the time, after the taste test, you go and buy the product. I know I do it a lot of the time, 80% of the time. Unless it tastes like junk, then I won't buy it. But you get the idea. So what do you do inside the legacy? Well, you got to taste. You got to know the products. You got to know the ingredients of the legacy. Well, what are the ingredients of the legacy? What does the legacy have that I can give people that they're going to want to use? Give them a taste. Give them the free system of the legacy. Give them the free system of the lead pages. There's 3 free pages they can use. Have them promote their businesses using the system. Give them a taste of that. Show them how to use it. But you got to know how to use it first. You got to know the product before you sell it. Give them a taste. Okay, and tell them they can automate this stuff. There's money to be made. That's a bonus. The money's a bonus later, but they can promote anything they want on social media. Okay, they have a click and move redirect software. They have social schedule. You can schedule content, build your social accounts, and then they have a lead page where you can start creating your own landing pages. I mean, it's phenomenal. Having a funnel, you can sell stuff using PayPal. Ask them, what are you selling? Do you sell anything? Yeah, I have I'm selling this new product, Nerium, oh, something for the eyes, you know, that stuff. Well, guess what? Let me show you how to create a Nerium website. Well, I don't own a domain. Buy one, $2, maybe $1, depending on where you go. Maybe you can get it for 99 cents, a free domain. Buy the domain, now you have a domain. Now you need to make a CNAME and change it. Put the CNAME for the alias to your website. Voila, now they have their own website with Nerium, branded to them, sharing it all over the place. Do you like that? Well, guess what? Inside of Legacy, there's even more. You can do this with it. You can do that with it. That's what I'm talking about. You have to become a salesman within the Legacy. You got to use the tools. If you're not using them, you can't sell them because you don't know anything about them. If you're selling the money, then you're selling a broken dream. Because if you're selling just the money, what's going to happen is people are going to say, well, what if I don't make no money within 30 days? What happens? They take off and they jump on the next train and the next train and the next train and the next train. They're never going to build a foundation. They're never going to build a house because they keep jumping on a train and they keep traveling. So they're never going to stop. Eventually they will, and they will figure it out. Some people will do it sooner than later. Okay. The whole point of this is to show you, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're trying to sell something and you're having a hard time, are you using the products? Are you using it properly? Are you sharing what your testimonials? Are you sharing your testimonials? Are you sharing your experience, your feedback? I mean, have you used the tools? What has it done for you? Show that to people. Say, hey, this is what I'm doing with it. This is what I've done with this so far. This is what I've gotten with it for. This is how much money I'm making so far. Show people because they need to see this kind of stuff. This is how you sell stuff, ladies and gentlemen. So when you're creating these sales, 1, 2 a month, possibly 1, 2 a week, depending on who you are, 1, 2 a day, it can happen within the Legacy. And this is why we have this calculator. This calculator here is inside of our Facebook group. You can download it, save it, share it when you're having your own presentations on your own webinars. And we encourage everybody not to just depend on the Legacy to have these trainings, have your own trainings as well. It'll be great, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be great for you. It'll be great for your team, especially if you have a team and your team's plugged in. You want to definitely get them educated on the system, okay? That being said, we're moving forward. How do you make money with the Legacy? Well, you have to create sales. How many people can you sell to? How many people, how many referrals? Just like anything else, it takes money. You say, well, I can make money for free. Show me. Show me where you can make money for free. Because money has to be made somewhere. There has to be a transfer of money in order for you to be paid out money. Somewhere, somehow. Whether it may not be the guy above you, but somewhere down the road, somebody is paying to get money into your hand somehow, some way. Whether it's Walmart and you buy a t-shirt, you're transferring money. Whether it's the restaurant when you buy the meal, there's money being exchanged. Or some people say, well, I'm sharing their advertisements. I'm sharing free trials. Yeah, it's free for you, but the company that's giving the trials out, they're the ones that paid in advance. That's called advertisement money. So they pay in advance for these companies to share their free trials with all these people. And they have a budget, maybe $1 million or $2 million. Okay? People don't have to understand this. There's no way to make free money out of nothing. It doesn't happen that way. It has to start somewhere with a grant, possibly, money being transferred. You know, how about this way? Radio stations. Radio stations give out free money, right? $250, $1,000, $10,000, and they have all these calls and radio stations. That's because a company has given them money to give away for free, but it's for advertising. And then the jockey will mention the company all that month, that whole month long, because the company in hopes is going to get new sales or new people to buy their product. That is the goal, like anything else. So you being a Legacy owner, being inside of the system, You want to sell the system. As you sell the system, you will create an income for you and your team, not just yourself, for you and your team. When you make a sale, one person, as you can see in this calculator, okay, you sponsored one person. You got $15 residual every month, okay, just by selling the system to one person. You get $10 for you as a bonus every month, and then $5 when they fall into your structure. Now, you will get this money every single month as long as they're paying every single month. But like anything else, people come and people go. If you see people in your downline and you haven't received any money from them yet, that means they haven't paid yet. And they may or may not be removed shortly. Okay, so stay tuned for that. That being said, you're moving forward. You signed up 3 people. Now you're making what? You signed up 3 people. You're making $15 for them falling onto your first level. That's $15, as you can see here. And then you sponsored 3, so you're making $10 bonus on each of them. Now you're making $45 a month. The minimum payout within the legacy is $5. That's it. That's the minimum payout. You can't make any less than that. Right? $5 meaning your sponsor possibly brought someone into the system brand new. They fell into you or under you. Is this a lamer term? They fell into your structure. You would get $5 for that. So that's why it's a minimum, even though you didn't refer anybody yet. But that's the way the team build. This is what multi-level marketing is about. It's about a team effort. It's not just about one person. Affiliate commissions. People talk a lot of baloney about MLM, but the honesty, that's the easiest way to make millions is by MLM, network marketing. It's the quickest way to make massive amount of money because it doesn't only take your efforts. It takes you and your team collectively working together to create these commissions. Now, these commissions, if you're not working, if you're an affiliate and you're not working, they may never come in. But in multi-level marketing, you're depending on your left, right, up sponsors and the sponsors above that, all working together along with yourself. This is why it can happen for you at a massive level quickly. Okay, we're paying out full-time incomes more than that. Okay, people are getting paid more than that right now inside of the legacy. We pay out. You hit the withdrawal, we pay you, ladies and gentlemen. That's our guarantee. If you hit the withdrawal, you will be paid. 14 days, we have the company, as a company, the $25 legacy, we got 14 days to pay you when you hit the withdrawal. Okay? We have 14 days to pay you. You may get it sooner. You may get it right at the 14th day. Okay? But you may get it sooner. You probably ask me, why are you paying? Why some days, why some weeks we get it sooner than later? Because not everybody's using Payza. Not everybody's using the merchant account. So we have to transfer money from one account to another. That's the only reason why it takes up to 14 days. Because like you know and I know, when you make a transfer from one bank account to another, to someone else's bank account, it takes what? About a week. So just to be on the safe side, because Payza holds our money for a week. When you guys make a payment, we don't get that money immediately. Payza holds it for 1 week. And then we have to transfer it to a bank account where we could pay you either through the debit card that you ordered to that bank account or the merchant account where it comes in, or by check, which takes longer for you to receive it because it has to be mailed. USPS, United States Postal Service, 7 to 10 days after we send you the withdrawal. Okay, 7 to 10 days as soon as we hit the button. So that's the longest one. It takes forever to get a check, but people ask for checks. They just don't. They don't want to order the debit card. They don't have a Payza account, which is fine. That's the reason why we have it there. And again, however you can receive it is best. That being said, let's move forward. You want to create a massive wealth within your team members, your community. You got to understand you have to speak to these individuals. If they're not going to pay next month, you would know that because they say, hey, are you working with us? Are you with us for the long haul? You want to work with people that are going to be with you for a long term, not just people that are going to be hanging around temporarily. You know what I mean? Because This is going to be depending on your long-term income. You may make $5,000 this month, and next month you only got $3,000. It's because people left. It happens in any business. And not everybody goes into Walmart every week. Walmart has slow days. Target has slow days. Everybody. But if we're consistent in what we're doing with our tools, and people are using them and they like them, love them and using them, they're going to keep paying because they love the system. They love the software. They love the tools. So that's the people we're looking for. We're looking for people to grow it long term. So as you acquire more referrals into the system, you're making more commissions. Your second level will start to fill up. Okay, so I'm just going to fill up this 3x3. And the reason why I'm filling up the 3x3 is because the 3x3 is not hard to fill. It really truly isn't. And let's say you referred 5 people into this 3x3, excuse me. You referred 5 people into a 3x3. It took you 2 months, let's say. You're making $245 a month. Every month you're making this money. Every month you're making this money. It doesn't stop. If everybody stops paying, then it's going to stop. There's no choice. We can't stop it from not stopping. All we can do is help you grow as best we can. Keep adding value to our system, keep training, and you will hopefully keep making that income. It takes you as well. It doesn't just take us. You have to help us continue to maintain these new members, these customers coming in, buying, because that's ultimately what determines your income. Okay, just like anything else. Just like your job. Your job right now is not guaranteed. People think, well, my job's guaranteed. I've been working here 20 years. It's not guaranteed. Because if customers stop buying the products from your job, you no longer got a job because they can't pay you. It's like anything else, ladies and gentlemen. You have to put your mind right in understanding how everything works. And once you do, you will put the same amount of effort you do at your job inside of network marketing. You got to give it 100%. You got to go full on strong, because if you're working and you're doing this part-time, but you're giving it your all, you can make more money part-time doing this than you can at your job. So your bills are being paid and you got all this money left over. So you can start planning vacations, start doing other things that you wanted to do. Invest your money somewhere else. A lot of things you can do. But you got to stay focused, stay persistent, understand how this all works. Okay, people say, well, I'm making money this month, but I probably won't make that money. Who says that? A failure will always say that. And, I don't think I'm going to make this money next month. My team's probably going to leave. Don't allow them to. Educate them, give them understanding, let them know what they're going to be missing out on. And not only that, help keep building. Don't stop building because they left. You keep building and replace them with people that want to stay, people that have the same mindset as you. That's the goal. That's the goal, ladies and gentlemen. So as you acquire more and more individuals, and then you're $245. People think, well, it's not a lot of money. That's a lot of money to make online, because there's thousands and hundreds, there's millions of people that are not even making any money online. Any money. Zero. There's millions of people online, been in the same company for over a year, maybe more, not even making $12 a month. Not even. You know how I know? Because I was there, with the company for over a year. I don't want to say the name of the company. I was making good. They always gave me good bonus money for referring others, but the residual, it was nothing. Cake, nada. It wasn't big at all. And I was upset. I put a lot of work into that company, and I put a lot of work, and I paid every month for the website. So not only was I selling the products, I paid for the website. I paid, and I went and traveled. I spent a lot of money traveling, renting hotels. I've done it all. And the residual was not even $20 a month. And I'm talking about lots of work put in. And I knew after that year, this wasn't where I needed to be, because the money that I was making there was nothing. But I put a lot of effort in, and I'm not going to say it's a waste of time. I call it an experience, because I've learned my lesson. I've learned a lot of things as I was growing, with that company. And I made it a couple of levels up, because I made good bonus money, but I didn't make the residual like I needed to. So you got to look at it this way. Well, what does the residual look like for these companies? You know, you got to understand, you want to make a massive amount of money every month, but you don't want to have to have 30,000 people in your downline to make $10,000. Don't you think that's ridiculous? 30,000 people. You don't know 30,000 people. Your entire team don't know 30,000 people. So how the hell are you going to fill up an arena full of people? How? Now, it can happen, but it's going to take longer than a year. I'm talking about 5 years, maybe 10 years. You possibly get 30,000 in your downline. But that being said, this is why we made it different. Trust me, the struggles have changed our minds, and this is why we created what we created here today and what we're sharing with you today. 1,000 people, you'll be making, let me show you how much money you're going to be making with less than 1,000 people. I'm going to fill up this entire 5x4, okay? I'm going to fill up this entire 5x4, and we're going to do the math here, okay, ladies and gentlemen? There we go. Now, we filled up this entire 5x4. We got the 39 people here. We're not even going to count the 39 people because these 39 people are here as well, okay? Same 39 people here are the same 39 people here. So you're making $245 on the 3x3. You filled up your 5x4. If it took you a year, great. If it took you 6 months, even better. If it took you 3 months, phenomenal. But if you would have filled this 5x4, okay, and you referred nobody, I don't know, I'm just thinking if your sponsor did all the work, if you didn't refer anybody, just sitting there in the 5x4 by yourself, and all of a sudden these people just start falling under you, okay, from your sponsor's work, nothing by you, you would make almost $5,000 a month with just 780 people in your structure. It's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. People say, well, that's a lot of people. No, it isn't. Not at all. 780 people, not at all. That's not a lot of people. Now, that being said, $4,680 every month being sent to your pockets. Spend it as you wish. That's more than 2 full-time incomes you're making here. Now, as you acquire your sponsors, and they're also here. Let's say you have a matching bonus. Say you have one person, a friend of yours, who joined. They've also filled up this entire 5x4. Okay, look at that residual. That's almost $10,000. You're probably asking me, well, wow, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of money, but how many people is it going to take? 20,000 people? 30,000 people? No, you are incorrect. Why? Because I'm going to show you exactly on my handy dandy calculator here. Raymond, can you see my calculator?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. So as you acquire personnel, referrals, you and your team, now remember, you only got one matching referral bonus person who have done exactly what you've done here. Just whatever you're looking at here, they've done exactly the same. Whether it takes you a year or 2 years to do it, think about it. Okay? You got one person and matched. You got to match, 100% match. Whatever they did, you're getting that too. Even if it's 50% of what you've done, half of 5,000, 2,500. It's still a good amount of money, ladies and gentlemen. And look how many people take. So what's 780 times 2? Because 2 people are doing it. You and your match, right? That's 1,560 people. That's it. 1,560 people. And you don't have to refer all of them. You only referred one. That's right. And look at the kind of money you're making. $10,000 monthly. It's crazy. All you got to do is work. If we can collectively build wealth amongst our community, we can do it. You and I and everybody else. Think about it. All these CEOs of companies, these Nestle water, bottled water, Coca-Cola. What do you think these VIPs are making? That's the owner of Coca-Cola. What do you think he makes a year? 100 million, 10 million, 20 million? You don't think that that wealth he has, he can spread among his employees? Of course he can. But he won't do that. Why? Because he don't give a shit about them. What you care about his pockets. That's it. These people don't, I mean, you have to understand when you're working collectively with people, this person now as a community, this is what they pay out. Look at the payout. I'm not lying to you. Look at the payouts inside the trust. $6 for every person that comes in. 6 times 4 is 24, right? Times 4 people. Do the math. If it's $65 that every person has to pay, but look at, we have to pay out as a company. The legacy has to pay out 4 levels deep. And then we have to pay the 100% match. Okay, so you do the math. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 4 is 24. 24 plus 24 equals $48. What's 48 minus 65? So you take the 65, you clear this out. 65 minus 48, and there's our $17. Then we have to divide this by 2 between me and San. Now we got 8.5. That's what I make on every person that joins the second level. Myself, that's what I make. Is that a lot of money? No. You guys can make more money than us. That's right. You can make more money. This is the reason why we built it this way. If I'm making only $8.50 for every member that joins the second level, what if you had a matching bonus? Now, if you start doing the math, I mean, you got the first level, you got the matching bonuses on everybody as well. You can make a lot of money in the system. Unlimited matching bonuses, unlimited money. It starts to really rack up. We don't make no money on the first structure either. That's all. Every dollar that's paid into that first level goes to all the members. So me and Sam makes 0 in the first structure. Only time we make our money is in the second level. Why do you put so much trust in the second level? Because we wanted to put more money in your pocket. If we are able to put more money in your pocket quicker, you may stick around longer. The retention rate will be better down the road. So this is what we've done as a company. These are the decisions we have made. Now, these decisions could have made us or broke us, or can break us. It's done it before with a lot of companies. And you know what they kept telling us? Get your admin fees, get them out now, take them out of the first level, take them all. But we decided not to do that. It was a hard decision, but I made this decision. Let's not do it. And lo and behold, 9 months later, here we are. We're still here, and we're still growing, and we're still going strong, and we're still adding more tools, and we're still training, and we're still building incomes, and people are still being freed financially. I don't know what your number is to free yourself financially, but I can tell you this. Is it attainable? Can you do it within a legacy? Of course you can. You just got to put in the effort and keep pushing. Simple as that. Share ideas. If you're out there posting about other businesses and sharing this and that, you're making money here. If you're making 200,000, 3,000, 4,000, and you're out there promoting something you're not even making $1 with, does that make any sense? Wouldn't you be promoting the company that you're making the most money with? Think about it. If I'm making $10,000 here and I'm making 1,000 there, where am I going to be promoting? I'm promoting the $10,000 company because it's already 10,000. I want to make more. Am I telling you, no, you have to do that? No, but I'm just saying. If you're not making the money over there, just something to think about. I guess. All right, we're already over an hour, 4 minutes past. So again, we had a 10-minute video in the beginning. This is Show Me the Money. I'm showing you the money. Can you attain this? Of course you can. If it takes you 2 years to make this kind of money, will you still be happy? If it takes you, I don't know, 3 years to make $10,000 a month, will you be happy? If it took you 5 years to make $10,000 a month, would you be happy? Of course you would. I know you would. Is it going to take work? Yes. Yes, it is. We all have to work. Every single one of us have to work. If we don't work, what's going to happen? It's going to stop. And when the money stops, everything else stops. People will stop. Money stops. Then you have to start over again somewhere else. Just like anything else. So that's how it works. Now, if you continue to work, it will continue to build. You think Warren Buffett stops working? He won't be the richest man in the world if he did. Bill Gates, did you see him stop working? Oh yeah, they have billions of dollars, but they don't stop working. Look at the NFL owners, the NBA owners. They're always working. They're in the office. They're always there. They're at the games. They're working. Always, consistently putting in the work. Just because they're millions of dollars, you don't sit back and just do nothing. I mean, they keep working. So if you're not even making that kind of money, but you're not working, then you're not going to get the kind of money you're looking for. Got to put in the work day in and day out to attain that kind of money. That being said, that's it. That's all I have to share for today. Hopefully you guys understand how the calculator works. I know I didn't go too much in detail with it because I just kind of want to give you a note here. I wanted to show you the tools first, showing you what you're paying for. And you're getting quality. You're getting quality in the tools. They work great. If you use them effectively, they'll make a difference in your businesses. I assure you of that. That I know because I'm a living proof. Because before I was selling it, I was using it and learning it and acquiring, and my social accounts are growing, and they continue to grow. So it will do the same for you in your social accounts in due time. And once you start to build that influence and engagement, the money will start rolling in. Okay, slowly but surely. But you got to do it the right way. Do it the right way. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Open up for Q&A. All righty. Ray, man, I'm gonna have to turn your mic on once I go to Q&A. It's probably gonna kick you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now Q&A. If you have any questions, you can either type them in the box or you can ask them aloud or raise that little hand that you see. If you raise the hand, I will open up your mic and you'll be able to speak. Let me find Ray. What did I do with Ray? There he is. Let me add him as presenter. That way I don't keep kicking him out. All right, Pastor Mel is here. Go ahead and accept that, Pastor.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Welcome to the webinar today.
Happy New Year to you, my bro.
And you as well. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Listen, I got an email in my box, but I wasn't aware. Did you do a recording on level 2 training?
Did I do a recording on level 2 training? What level 2? When, today?
Yeah, I just saw an email in my box this morning about, well, it looked like it was from last night at 10 maybe. I don't know if it was Eastern.
No, that was San. San has a training now. He's trying to host some night trainings.
Okay.
That way we can have a little bit, so we can reach a broader audience because not everybody can be here because of work. So he's starting to host night trainings. But yes, he will be hosting night trainings, hopefully 5 days a week. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work out. We're testing it right now and see how it works and see how it's working for him. Because I don't want to ruin his schedule either. So I asked him if he could. He said, I'll give it a shot. And that's what we're doing. But it looked like the attendance was really good last night. So we have to wait and see.
You know if it was recorded?
I'll be honest, he has that info. He's the one that handles all the recordings. He's the one that posts them to the groups. I let him handle all of that stuff. He does a better job with me at that.
Okay, I understand. All right, so we'll work it out. I just want to get on that right away, man.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. Well, Happy New Year, man. Good to see you.
Thank you, man. God, appreciate you.
All right, take care. Anybody else have any questions? You can go ahead and hit that little hand. I'll go ahead and turn on the mic for you, or you can type in the box. Hey, Raymane, every question in the box, was that answered? Do you know?
As far as I know, it was.
Okay, awesome.
I tried to take care of them.
Awesomeness.
Most of them were just agreeing with you.
There's no recording today.
What you were saying, yeah.
All right, there's no recording today, just to let you know. I can relate too. We can all relate. Yes, I can too. Okay. Yeah, just like anything else. I mean, you work. You have to exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to read this at the same time. Well, all right. I'm not going to get to reading them all, but if you don't have any questions, any more questions, anyone, I appreciate you all for being here today. Thank you for allowing me to share our system with you. If you don't know, again, this was not recorded. There will not be a recording posted. So keep that in mind. Some days I record, some days I don't. It's not that I don't want to. It's just sometimes I forget. Like today. I said I was going to record it, but obviously I didn't hit the record button. San usually is the one that keeps an eye, as well as Ray. But now, today wasn't a big deal. Tomorrow's Friday, so we will be going over some good stuff tomorrow, some more of the tools. I mean, feedback is always welcome. The lead pages, I know we did a training yesterday. Maybe we'll go a little bit more into detail today, showing you how to create some ones within a matter of minutes. If you have any business you want to share, I mean, if you want to promote, if you're promoting a business, let us know. We'll go ahead and create some pages, showing you how to create pages for that business, and just have fun with it. All I can tell you is if you have access to it, log in. Whatever it is you're promoting, no matter what it is, every single tool that we have is built for you to build that business, whatever that business is. Just got to take the time out to learn the software. That's it. And if you take the time out to learn it and apply it to every day, you'll become better and create more sales. The free members, June, the free members have the free system of the legacy. There is a free system, the My Site pages. They can create, their own websites using the My Site feature. That's for free members. The autoresponder there is also free. That 100 subscriber autoresponder there. The banners, I believe, are free there, and the text ads are free there.
Right.
And then we also have the Platinum Lead system. Now the Platinum Lead system has a free system in there as well. Is there recorded training on the new leads? Not yet, Soup. Welcome back, Soup. Good to see you. I reached out to you a while back. I don't know what's up, but welcome back. Welcome back.
Yesterday was recorded.
It was recorded? Okay, yes, there was a recording, Soup. I think it's in the Facebook group.
It is.
It is. It is.
Sam
Awesome.
put it in there yesterday. Yep.
Soup, if you have access to our Facebook group, it's there. Ray Main probably knows the link. I'll grab it to you. I'll get it to you. I'm trying to read here. Thank you. Very welcome. Very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, the income is easy if you just share. It really just comes that easy. I'm going on what you said. Promote for free and show them 25 has to. That's the way to bring in leads, June. A good way to bring in leads. If you say, hey, sign up here in this link, the My Site page, and use the autoresponder that's in there. You create a video showing them how they can do it. They'll sign up for free with you. And then the next thing, once they sign up for free with you doing that, your next goal is to get in touch with them after you've guided them. Say, hey, listen, let's get this on automation. Let me show you how to promote that what you're trying to sell on automation. And then they'll upgrade. You show them how to use a social scheduler, what it can do for you, what it can do for them, and that'll get them to upgrade. That's the hopes. And tell them, and then show them the clickable image software and then everything else after that. Yeah. What's up, Sam? I didn't know you were gonna be. I know you was there last night, so let me go ahead and see if you have something to say about the night training. Sam, I'm gonna add you right here. I see you now, so. Let me shut my video off. That way it doesn't lag everything out. All right, Sam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
There he is. Yes, we can.
All right. Last night, man, we had a good training. Basically, we touched on the Platinum Lead system. I just gave them a quick how to get registered. Some people don't know how to get that and where to find it at to get the access. So just a quick tutorial on how to get it. The night trainings will be really direct. We're going to have some direct points, just covering some stuff to really help you refine what you're doing in the legacy, and then actually giving you access to what we did in the morning. Like this morning, it was a lot of information covered, and there's no way possible that I could cover that late at 10 o'clock at night and give you guys what Ramon's covered. I mean, 100% efficiently. So we'll have the recordings and give you access to it so you can go at your own time. But later on, and at 10 o'clock hour, we're just going to be specific, covering a certain topic, and whatever we record, we'll have that put inside the video vault, because that's another value that people don't understand. Training is a value that most people aren't getting online. They're not getting the support that they need. Here, join this business and you can make a lot of money, but you don't get trained. And I tell people, if you're not investing in yourself, you're really losing the battle when it comes to entrepreneurship, because you have to learn the skills to pay the bills. I wouldn't have never made it this far. Ramon wouldn't have never made it this far if he hadn't have learned the skills that he needed, the skill sets to be able to bring and attract the right people. People attract to people that have something to give them of value. Getting on webinars and teaching and all those things is a skill, and it just doesn't happen. I can guarantee you, and I've seen it. You can go back a year or two and see some of Ramon's training videos, and you can see where he started and you can see where he is today. He didn't get as sharp and smooth as he is right now from day one. He's been doing it. He's been dedicated. He's been consistent, and now he's. I mean, nobody trains like Ramon. I'm telling you, nobody trains like Ramon. That's the reason why we're partners and we have such success. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you get there. I'm going to have the links posted up. Pretty much it's going to be the same link, unless something tragically happens and we have to make a new link. It's going to be the same link. It's just going to be the 10 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm not going to try to hold you guys there late night, because it's going to be an in and out move. We're going to go 15 to 20 minutes giving you some detailed training and recovering what Ramon covered in the morning. And then we're going to open up for questions and answers for anybody that needs some support. So that's pretty much it. And thank you guys for getting here. Phenomenal training. I didn't get all of it because I was in and out, but I was in the background. I did get here about 11 o'clock. I think it was 11:20 when I got here. So
well, we appreciate you, Sam, for helping our members out. Knowing that they can't make it. Not all of them can make it in the morning, and just helping us out at night, getting people to see our program. When there's no more excuses for them individuals saying they can't make it. Now they're at home and they have access to it. It looked like it was a phenomenal showing last night, Sam. A wonderful job. From what I hear, it went great, and that's fantastic. I hope it outdoes the morning trainings. That way, everybody just shows up at night. I could take some days off. No, I'm just joking. But hey, listen, man. Phenomenal. This is what it takes: team effort. It takes teamwork. I mean, I'll tell you, the leadership skills that San has and acquired as time as we grew together, and we both learned as well together how to work together. It's going to happen to you. You're going to find someone to work with. You think we both knew Ray Main? Look at Ray Main. Ray Main's here with us. We love the guy. I mean, he has that country swag that we were looking for. I'm still waiting for a dozen tomatoes to be delivered, but hopefully next summer.
Oh.
So. But we appreciate you guys.
Exactly.
FYI, the link to yesterday's training is there in the chat, Soup. I don't know whether you saw that or not. And anybody else, when Ramon was, he gave us an example of how to build a page in there, kind of hitting the highlights. So that is there.
Yep, exactly. We had a good training. The training from last night was really just short from what we did. I just showed them how to find the registration link and how to get registered. So I did make I didn't download the video yet, but I'm gonna download it and upload it and put that one as well in the group. So you guys will have access to it, and we'll continue to do this for those people that can't make it, videos. But look, don't use this as a crutch, because the thing about it is too much information and not enough action is really dead. I mean, if you're going to get this information, some people, have you ever been in a Facebook group and they say, info, send info? Some people are info people. You get it and you don't do nothing with it. What's the purpose? Don't give me nothing that I'm not going to use. I'll tell you from the beginning, I'm not going to read that book. There's no sense in you even giving it to me. I'm not going to read it. Now, if it's something that I'm interested in and I'm going to use it, then I accept it openly, but I'm not going to waste your time or my time collecting things. And I find there's a lot of information hogs. People are getting information. And then another thing, what's the purpose of you getting it and you're not sharing it? The key to success is for you to learn, then for you to be able to absorb it, and then for you to teach it. And if you do that, you will attract the right people to you to sell any type of business. You learn what the people you see that has value, and then you teach it. Once you absorb it, you learn it, and then you teach it. And it doesn't have to be you don't have to master it. Some people want to master it, before they have to have it perfect. You have to do it. If you do it bad enough, you become good at it. You just have to step out and do it. And that's the biggest thing I see that people hold back, is they don't just do it. How are you going to get there, Sam? I don't know, but I'm going to start walking. And while I'm walking, I'm going to figure it out along the way. By the time you're still sitting there trying to figure it out, I've already made it either halfway or I made it to my destination, and I didn't even know how I got there. But guess what? I can continue on further figuring out how I got there, but I'm further down the road than you ever will be because I took action and I moved forward. And if you take that mindset, guess what? You will never lose. You don't have to have all the pieces of the puzzle. Just put what you have together and use it and start showing other people that you have value in whatever you're doing. So that's it for me. Thank you guys. Hopefully we see you guys tonight. Ray?
I just want to underline one of the things that Ramon was talking about a while ago. I was talking to a lady yesterday that was actually trying to badmouth $25 Legacy just a little bit, and you're going to run across those.
Oh.
After questioning her, I'm not going to say, after questioning her just a little bit, I asked her, I said, did you ever use any of the tools? Well, no. Well, then there you go. What Ramon was talking about, you need to be using these tools yourself. Once you use them, once you get the results, once you start watching your stats on that social scheduler and start seeing the people that are making connections with you, you will be a believer yourself. And one thing that's about Ramon Escalera, if you've not noticed anything else about his trainings, he is passionate. How do you get that? You get that passion by being a believer, by having faith in what you're talking about. How do you get that? By using them. If you don't ever use them, you'll not ever get it. So, it's like I told her, it doesn't matter whether I make any money with $25 Legacy or not. I'm still going to pay the subscription because I love the tools, and I know sign up fee if you want to say it that way. And that's just me. I just want to throw that in there. We do have training for tomorrow. It's Focus Friday, is it not?
Good tonight first.
Well, don't forget about Sam tonight. He's going to be
10
there.
p.m. Eastern.
10 p.m. Eastern. And then we will try to mention that tonight as well about tomorrow. So we're trying to double up here, trying to reach as many people as we can. Anybody else have anything you want to say?
That's it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Ray. Everyone
Great
else.
job, Ramon. Great
See you
job,
tonight.
brother.
10
Yep,
o'clock.
yep.
Bring your teams, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Be
know
there or
every
be
one of you
square.
has people that are working every day. That's the excuse they're using for not getting on any of these calls. Inform them. That's your responsibility to inform them that we have, at least for a while, some trainings at night now. That eliminates their excuses. Okay? See you tonight. Blessings, everybody.